What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? My name is Alex and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going over my entire Blu-ray collection in the year 2021. As you may know, in my last video of the Batman discussion, I said that I was going to be doing a giveaway for Tenet, and it's already up on my account. So if you guys haven't checked that out, feel free to go in the description box down below and click the link so you can go to my profile and enter of how you can win your own digital copy of Tenet. And Tenet will be out of my collection because technically I did buy Tenet this year, so sadly it can't be in this collection. So when it comes to 2022, I will have Tenet in there, and we'll see how many Blu-rays I will be able to pick up. But in the meantime, I want to go over all the things that I have in my collection. It's a little bit small, but with that small space that I have for all my Blu-rays, it's pretty much a good supply of the collections that I got. So I really hope you guys are excited to see what I have in display. So feel free to subscribe with post notifications turned on, and make sure if you haven't already, like this video and comment down below what are your favorites from my Blu-ray collection that you have or you wish you had, and let me know what your collection is. And you don't have to like type it in everything, but tell me just a little bit about your Blu-ray collection. That will be really cool. So we're going to start things off with my collection on the bottom space that I have for my little cabinet for my Blu-rays. In the bottom section I have just like three collections. I plan to refill a whole bunch of collections once I buy some, but the three that I have right here is the Spectacular Spider-Man on DVD. I grew up with this Spider-Man when I was a little kid, so when I saw this on Best Buy like last year, I knew I had to get it, so I got it. The next thing I got, which I'm so happy that I got, is the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. I've owned all the Spider-Man movies to The Amazing Spider-Man to Far From Home, but I haven't gotten the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, and I have it right here, and I'm really glad I do because I can't wait to get right into it. And last, I have the Avatar: The Last Airbender on the complete collection on Blu-ray. As you can see right here, I got my Avatar shirt right here. I watched it like last year, and bro, this is one of the best animated shows ever. Nickelodeon, you did a very good job with this. Really sad that the creators are not going to be continuing on for this Netflix live action show, but it is what it is. I just don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, that's all I got for my collections. Now we get into the second half, the middle part of what my Blu-ray discs are. So right here we have Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I bought it at a random because like they were marketing it online, so I just wanted to get it, and it really is a fun time. Venom. Now, I'm not a big fan of this interpretation of Venom. I thought the film was just kind of generic, but I don't know. Every time like I just watch it, it just feels like I can enjoy it for just how the way it is. And I'm curious what they're gonna do with Let There Be Carnage. The best Spider-Man movie, hands down, is Into the Spider-Verse. This movie is one of the best films of all time and one of the best animated movies of all time, too. This movie, I rewatch it sometimes when I feel down, or if I just want to be happy, I can always watch this. It's a really delight, and I'm really glad I got this. Incredibles 2, I was in like a phase because I was so excited for this movie because this was going to be coming in theaters, and they do repeat the story, but like Incredibles 2, just seeing like the cast and everything, I don't know, I have to give this a rewatch, but I think it's alright. Some people hate it, but like it might be okay. Logan, the best X-Men movie ever on Blu-ray. I really glad I did manage to get it. I haven't even checked out the black and white thing that they have for here for the movie, but I will be rewatching this movie in the black and white edition, so that's pretty much cool. Deadpool. I don't have the second one, but I do have the first one, and Deadpool is really hilarious. It's fun. Ryan Reynolds just comes out, and he just comes out swinging. So yeah, I can't wait to get the second one because I do remember it, and I think the second one was alright, but I always prefer the first one in general. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, when it comes to this one, it tends to get a whole lot of hate. I don't know my opinions about this movie is, but like I think that Andrew Garfield did a pretty good job with this interpretation. The same thing goes with the his first film, The Amazing Spider-Man movie. I think this movie is I think it's actually pretty good. I just had to rewatch it, but like it's sad that we didn't get a third one, but it is what it is. I just hope that once we do get Andrew Garfield in the third MCU Spider-Man movie, like he will be on that level like he did in his other two movies. Power Rangers. Now, this is a movie that I was excited to see. I'm a massive Power Rangers fans. If you didn't know, Power Rangers is leaving Netflix. Some of the seasons on there, so I really had to save up some money and go buy all the DVDs leading up to Mighty Morphin 2 RPM because, like, I can appreciate those shows. But yeah, the 2017 Power Rangers, I enjoyed it. It's not perfect, but I still have a fun time watching it. The Force Awakens. The Force Awakens is the only movie, Star Wars movie that I have on Blu-ray. I pretty much like the matte black right here. Force Awakens is a really good first movie for like the sequel trilogy. The Last Jedi, I don't think it's like my thing. The Rise of Skywalker, I pretty much don't like it. I only watched it one time in the theaters, and that was pretty much it. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that movie. Jurassic World. Now, this was a film that I was pretty much excited to see, and I ended up liking this. This was really good. Chris Pratt does an amazing job. Everything works so well. The second one, Fallen Kingdom, was trash. I did not like it. It's my least favorite from this. The only Fast and Furious movie I have, and that is Furious 7. Furious 7, this was just crazy. Jason Statham just comes out and he just causes so much mayhem. They literally destroyed a city, but yeah, the Fast and the Furious franchise is really good. I definitely have to save up to get the whole entire collection, so I really can't wait to get that when it comes. The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. Haven't checked out this film in a long time. I did rewatch the first original Karate Kid film, and I really appreciate that. I still have to make a review for it on my Letterboxd, but the Karate Kid. Don't know how I feel about this, but like I appreciate what they were going for, but like I have to revisit it. Terminator 2, the best Terminator film in the Terminator franchise. Terminator was a great movie. This was a fantastic movie. The rest just doesn't hold up. I don't know how you could screw it up. I'm pretty much sure that Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines is my least favorite Terminator film of the franchise. Ready Player One, this movie I thought was pretty enjoyable. I don't know, like some people don't like it, but some people just think it's okay. But I just think it's like really good. I love the world building in this. So yeah, Steven Spielberg, he definitely did a great job, and I'm pretty much looking forward to the sequel. We'll see what they're going to be doing in that. And this is one of the movies that I got on my birthday last year on October 15th. And that is Sicario. Can't wait to check this out from Denis Villeneuve. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right. But yeah, I can't wait to see this. It's got Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, and Benicio del Toro. I'm probably butchering his first name, but yeah, this is really one of the best movies that he has done, so I can't wait to check it out. So that's pretty much it for this section. So let's continuing on for the middle one. So continuing on, we have let me start right here. We got the first Creed and the second Creed. Bought these along with my birthday. I'm gonna have it checked out on the first Creed. Checked out the second one in theaters, which is like a stupid move for me. I don't know why, because like the marketing was exciting. I was pumped for the movie, but I haven't checked out the first one. I know it's a CinemaSin 101. You never do that, but like wasn't knowledgeable, but now I know my stuff now, so I cannot wait to check out the first one. The second one, everyone was worried about the sequel, but it ended up turning to be a fantastic part, and they're continuing on with the third one, and Michael B. Jordan is directing it, so I really can't wait to see it. Live, Die, Repeat. No, but this is really called Edge of Tomorrow. It's really confusing with the tagline because they're bringing out with boldness and just right here at the very bottom, Edge of Tomorrow. But Edge of Tomorrow is very, very good. I checked it out. Again, one of the films I got for my birthday, and I just really, really like this movie. I think how Tom Cruise and only but chemistry is very good, and the story is just very fantastic. A nice little groundhog effect for me. Arrival again from Denis Villeneuve. I really can't. I really just enjoyed this movie. It's a shame that Amy Adams didn't get nominated for this movie, because this movie was just so good and amazingly detailed. If you guys are a big fan of this movie, and if you like steelbooks, I highly recommend you checking out to your nearest Best Buy, of course, if you are keeping up to date. But if not, Best Buy had created a brand new steelbook for all Arrival fan lovers. So if you love Arrival, you need to check out that steelbook, because that steelbook is really detailed. Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. This is my third favorite Christopher Nolan film from him. Again, it was a movie that I wanted to get, and I got it, and this movie really is amazing. Just how Hans Zimmer score, it just feels out of this world, literally, and just a story and how they managed to do this. Interstellar is really great, and I really am glad I own this movie. Another one, Inception. Inception was a movie that I saw on Netflix. Loved it. Been dying to get it on Blu-ray. Been trying my best. And as soon as Best Buy showed it available to get online, I knew I had to get it as soon as it came out. So yeah, I got Inception on Blu-ray. Checked it out before, and it really is fantastic. I believe this is my second Christopher Nolan film. My first one is The Dark Knight, because like I still remember that movie, and it was really good. Of course, one of the Martin Scorsese movies, we got Goodfellas. Now, this movie is very, very good. I love the gangster vibes in this and just everything. Robert De Niro does a great job. Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci. Everything about this film is just so fantastic in a way that I appreciate it every time I want to check this out. Mad Max Fury Road. Now, if you have HBO Max, it's on there, but I have Fury Road before it was on HBO Max. Watched it for the very first time. This is very, very good. I love this movie. It's very critical. It's very wild. It really has some amazing layers to it with its characters, and I just absolutely think it's really good. Whiplash. Just if you were in band or any type of lesson, and you always had that teacher that always comes at you, man, and ain't got nothing on Fletcher right here, because this man was just batshit crazy. He was passionate, but he was crazy. But Whiplash, one of the best movies of all time, if you ask me. Okay, Ben Affleck's directed movie Argo. Now, fun fact about this, my parents got this years ago, and they haven't even like watched it. It was like just sitting in like one of their like counters collecting dust. So you know what? If they're not gonna watch it, I will watch it. So yeah, Argo, pretty great movie. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but how it manages to capture its story is really good, and I really enjoy Ben Affleck's performance. Joker, Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro. This film can be critical if you find the right person, but Joker is really good. I remember rewatching it the first day I got it, and it does hold up in theaters. I don't know if I rewatched it the second time in theaters. I probably rewatched it the first time, but yeah, Joaquin does a fantastic job, and who knows, because Warner Brothers likes making money, and they could possibly make another Joker a movie with Joaquin if he's able to do so. Ryan Johnson's Knives Out. This movie is really good. The thing is, I love just like murder mysteries type of stuff. But if I had to choose a second thing that I like, it would have to be spy. Well, not spy, just like a who done it thing. I haven't checked out a who done it movie in quite some time. I remember checking out the movie Clue during my road trip to New York City with my high school friends. And this movie is very, very good. How it able to connect its story is very well. The performances are amazing. I would say it could be a nice Thanksgiving movie if you ask me, because like it has some great stuff in it. Um, Baby Driver. Hold on, let me just bring this down because like I don't want to let the light discourage you. But Baby Driver, Edgar Wright, one of my absolute favorite directors. It was on sale for like $5 at Best Buy. I knew I had to get it because like I've been seeing it before and I want to have it, so I officially got Baby Driver, and it is good. The music is fantastic, and again with the performances are amazing. Now these three films I'm excited to check out, and matter of fact, I will be checking them out next week, and we'll be doing reviews for them on my Letterboxd account. And again, if you guys don't have a Letterboxd account, or if you do have one, if you don't follow me, hit the link down below in the description box and follow me, because you don't want to miss these reviews I'm planning on doing. And that is the John Wick movies. We got the first one and the second one. I bought these two on the same day, and just because like I was a fool trying to waste my money on some movies, so why not just get John Wick and John Wick Chapter 2, because it was like available at the time. So yeah, it's really good. I've been hearing great things about this trilogy, so I cannot wait to see. But the only thing that was missing is the third movie, Parabellum, and I finally got the movie on the final film that I gotten on my birthday. I was unsure if I didn't have enough money to get Parabellum, but like I had to bite the bullet and take some money out real quick, and I managed to get it. So yeah, I cannot wait to check out these three films next week, because like Keanu Reeves, like I'm a fan of him, and I can't wait to see how much of a badass he is in his movies. And the other two I've gotten are Blade Runner 2049. Well, technically this is the final one, but like now we reach to the final one. Again, another film by Denis Villeneuve. I feel like I'm messing up his name, but I'm trying my best here. Again, hearing great things about it. I haven't checked this out, but I'm very much excited to see it. And the other one that we have here for my middle section of my Blu-rays is Digimon The Last Evolution. I grew up on the Digimon show back when it was on Jetix. I was going to say Disney XD, but it wasn't on that. But Jetix, they played it, I watched it, I enjoyed it. And this was like the conclusion of this show. This movie wrecked me. Like, I was an emotional wreck. as soon as I got done with it, I knew I had to get it on Blu-ray. And true, this is the only Blu-ray I got last year for Black Friday, and I'm very upset. I'm very upset because like I had enough money. I couldn't buy anything. I could have gotten with one collection and be happy. I could have gotten the Dark Knight trilogy for $12. And I didn't do it. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was in a time crunch trying to get ready for work. I had to make up my mind somehow. So I just got Last Evolution. And you know what? Even though I'm mad at myself for not getting Dark Knight for $12, this movie is great. And if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it because this will wreck you. It's emotional. It's great. It's really good of a storytelling about life itself. Alright, continuing on my in my top shelf is my MCU collection. Now I don't have the other 6 films, like I don't have the first Iron Man movie, the first Thor movie, the second Thor movie, the first Avenger, Captain America. I don't have the Incredible Hulk or Ant-Man, so I need to go get those films on Blu-rays. But the ones I do have the first Iron Man 2 movie from the very looking of the Blu-rays font right here. I don't know. I watched the first one, watched the second one, thinking I don't know if it was on my birthday or not, but like it was. I think it was at a friend's birthday, but yeah. Watched the second one, managed to get the Blu-ray for it, but not the first one. The Avengers, really am happy about this movie because like it was such an experience when I was a kid. I loved it. I still love it to this day. This was such a fantastic movie of like the Earth's mightiest heroes, and I'm glad it was able to work it out. Iron Man 3. Now, I'm not a big fan of this movie. I had to give it a rewatch to see if I feel the exact same way or do I feel like I was like a little bit too harsh on it. But Iron Man 3, as of right now, I don't like it as much, but like I'll see what my thoughts on it when I check it out. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This is one of my top 5 MCU movies of all time. Just the story about Captain America is such a fantastic job. This was the Russo brothers' first movie, and they did their thing, and they paved the way to the 4 Marvel movies that we all cherish to this day. Guardians of the Galaxy, this movie right here, a group of, like Space Avengers, if you want to call them that. It was really great. A whole lot of people were like worried at one point when I heard a whole lot of people's discussion saying like this could be bad, but James Gunn managed to make this work. So yeah, can't wait to see what they do for Volume 3. Avengers Age of Ultron. I don't think it's perfect. I can still watch it, but there are just a couple of issues that I have with the movie. But like, I thought it was fine. Captain America Civil War. I rewatched this on December 16th last year. I had to because like if I didn't, then I was gonna miss out and I have to wait another like 12 months to do this again, so I was gonna have that. But yeah, Civil War, one of the best trilogies of all time right here. Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. This movie was really trippy, but like, bro, the visuals in this movie is amazing. I thought Benedict Cumberbatch did a fantastic job in here, and I really can't wait to see what he does in the Multiverse of Madness. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I think I enjoyed this movie. I still had to give it a rewatch, but yeah, it's a really great time again with all the characters. Spider-Man Homecoming. This is one of my all-time favorites of like in the Spider-Man movie collection, if you will, or just like the MCU. And like this is probably, this is one of my top 10s because Tom Holland was a great Spider-Man. I love this movie. I always watch it sometimes and it's very enjoyable. Thor Ragnarok. This movie is what we needed to help the development of Thor, because the first Thor I thought it was fine, not perfect, but I can still watch it. The second Thor is my all-time worst MCU movie. I hate that movie. Like seriously, it really takes the word dark and implement that into its movie, and that's not a good thing. But I really enjoy what Taika Waititi did. Can't wait to see what he does with Thor: Love and Thunder. Black Panther. This movie was great. After so many years, I've grown to appreciate more and more checking out other stuff. But yeah, this is like my top 5 MCU movies. RIP Chadwick Boseman, you will be missed. Avengers Infinity War, oh my goodness. If out of all the MCU movies, I think that this is my number one MCU movie that made me cry, that made me feel like our heroes are officially dead. Hope is lost. I don't know what to do in my life. Avengers Infinity War was such a crowd pleasing event, and I really do enjoy this movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second one, don't have the first one, but had the second one. But I do enjoy it. I just don't like some of the things they have in there. I don't know. I had to give it a rewatch. Captain Marvel. I have to get it because to complete my MCU collection. I think it's like an okay MCU movie. I don't appreciate the hate that this movie gets, but I'm very much looking forward to direction from Nia DaCosta and hoping that like she sticks the landing for Captain Marvel. And I think Brie Larson is fine. It's just that the direction for her character was like not something I was a big of a fan on. But again, hopefully the sequel will do her justice. Avengers Endgame, I rewatched it to cap off the terrible year of 2020, and boy, oh boy, the third act is fan service, and you know what? That's okay because it's okay to have fan service, but doing it right, that's the thing you need to do, and it did right. Love this. Oh my goodness. This should have really capped off like the Infinity Saga, if you ask me. But the one that truly capped off the Infinity Saga was Far From Home Spider-Man. I've heard great things about it from people, and I've heard bad things about it. Some people like it. Some people think that this is the worst movie of all time for Tom Holland himself. And I just don't think that I like this movie. I like what they did here. Jake Gyllenhaal, I think he was an amazing Mysterio, and just how Far From Home came to be when it came to the ending. And of course, we got all this stuff going on with Spider-Man 3 about like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, bringing in Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane Watson. I have no idea what they're gonna be doing. We don't even know what's gonna be called. But like, I can't wait to see what Spider-Man 3 is all about. And I hopefully, with all this news, that we finally get a trailer and it really lives up to the hype. Continuing on with my DCEU collection. And starting things off, we have Man of Steel. Now, I have owned Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition through Birds of Prey, but I haven't gotten Man of Steel. And I'm very lucky that I found this at Walmart trying to deep dive in to get some movies. And they had Man of Steel, and no, this is the movie I need to get to complete my collection. I have money for it. I'm not risking it. And the DCEU collection is complete. I rewatched this just to prepare myself for Wonder Woman 1984. And I think that this movie is very, very good. Some stuff I think it's okay. Some stuff that I thought it didn't really work for me, but overall, it's a really solid Superman movie, if you ask me. Batman v Superman. This was like a really big disappointment, and with the Ultimate Edition, it may give you some insight on some other stuff they didn't include in the theatrical cut. But it really was kind of like a letdown, especially with Doomsday, Lex Luthor, and all that stuff, and mainly like the story between Batman and Superman and the reason why they're fighting. It's very good, but up to the point of like relieving the conflict and all that stuff, I was like, oh my goodness, how could you ruin that? Suicide Squad. The my least favorite DCEU movie. And I'm really mad that I got this because, like, if you see right here, yeah, I don't know. It has a big white spot right here covering the word the worst. And I should have checked it. It was the first thing I grabbed. I should have like grabbed the better one. But the extended cut right here, yeah, it's not my favorite. Margot Robbie, Will Smith are the only redeemable qualities with this. David Ayer said he was trying to get his own cut out there, but I don't know if it's going to happen. If he does, but I'm willing to check it out. The first Wonder Woman, this film was amazing when I first watched it. It's my second film in the DCEU, just like collection right here. I do think that this is superior than 1984, but I appreciate what that film did, kind of. But this will always be my favorite one from Gal Gadot. The first one will always rock. Justice League, one of the biggest disappointments I've ever experienced in my life. How could you mess a team up this big? We're getting the Snyder Cut in March of this year, and I'm excited to check that out. And I will be doing a review talking about what's the difference right here. But as of the Whedon situation, back and forth with the director's decision, this was such a disappointment, and I haven't watched it ever since I rewatched it when I first got it. I don't plan on to until I rewatch, until I get prepared for the Snyder Cut. Aquaman, this film, I really had some fun times with it. I know some people do not like it, think it's cheesy, probably doesn't think it takes itself too seriously. But I don't know. Jason Momoa as Aquaman was pretty enjoyable, and I love all the Black Manta scenes. Yahya Abdul just kills it as his character. He needs to be the main villain in Aquaman too. All right, I need that thing to happen. Shazam, my best movie from the DCEU right here. Just how kiddie it is so good, and it still takes itself seriously. It still has heart. It's focusing on family, and Zachary Levi just fits just the character very well, and I'm very glad that he is getting his sequel with Fury of the Gods. And last but not least, Birds of Prey right here. This is I do have my fun with this film, but like the pacing and the storytelling was a bit messy. I don't like some decisions that they had, but yeah, I can still watch it. I think it's enjoyable, and I also think that this is better than 1984. But I will be rewatching 1984 soon. So that's pretty much it. But I do got some much more Blu-rays in my black bag right here. Now, the reason why I have these other Blu-rays in this black bag was because I do not want these films in my collection because I'm trying to have the perfect Blu-ray collection, and I just don't want these things to taint the perfection that I have going on so far. But I still am going to keep them, but I just don't want them to just ruin it, because like, I don't want to look at something good and then look at something terrible, you know what I'm saying? But right here, let's see what I got. I got Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. I have the first one on DVD. This one, I don't know what was the deal with this, but it was not that very good. Transformers Dark of the Moon. Technically, I do have all of the Transform movies except for Age of Extinction. Wait. No, sorry. I do have Age of Extinction, but I do not have The Last Night. The Last Night is a movie that I refuse to buy on Blu-ray because that movie was trash. But yeah, The Dark Knight. Sorry, I'm just going all over the place. But The Dark The Dark of the Moon was not that very good. Um, the one thing that I was on a kick was the Ninja Turtle movies, the Michael Bay ones. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. I think that the first one is definitely better than the second one because Shredder was much more of a badass. And I just like how this film was, even though it's not that perfect and it kind of is bad. I still prefer the first one over the second one. This was not a very good sequel. Definitely doesn't like what they did with Bebop and Rocksteady, and of course you got Michael Bay just like being this immature self when it came to Megan Fox. Not gonna get into that, but X-Men Apocalypse. I don't know why I got it. I just did, and seriously, it's not a very good movie, but like I kept it. Okay, I don't know why I put this in there. I don't know why I mixed it up, but like, listen, I will put this right back. X Men: Days of Future Past is a great film, so yeah, it's gonna go in my cabinet right there. I'm so sorry you got to be there. The Dark Knight Rises. Now, this is a film that I don't know how much I feel about it. I am trying to get the Dark Knight trilogy, so I have to see what I think about it. Um, Revenge of the Fallen. This one was just bad in itself of how everything came together, and it was very silly in a way. Speed Racer. I don't know why I got this. Again, I was on a kick when I was a kid, and Speed Racer was the most entertaining thing in the world to me. But do I think it's bad? I don't know. I have to see. But you know what is bad? Green Lantern, Ryan Reynolds, the extended cut, if you will. This movie was not that good. I don't know why. I was a kid. I was trying to learn some movies, but there you go. I just don't know why I did that. Let's see. We have here. I got Age of Extinction right here. Not a very good one, but I have it, unfortunately. Pacific Rim. I don't think it's bad, but I don't know. It's random. My mom gave it to me, so I don't know how I feel about this. But the absolute worst thing I could possibly get when I was a kid, G-Force. G-Force is a terrible film filled with butt jokes, guinea pigs. What the fuck was this movie? I have what the fuck was me going on as a child, man? But that is all the films that I have in my possession. And this is probably a long video, so I'm going to end it right here. So make sure you guys subscribe with post notifications. If you do so, like this video if you haven't already. And tell me down below in the comment section what is your favorite Blu-ray from my collection. And tell me what is your favorite Blu-ray from your collection that I would possibly like. So make sure you stay tuned for the updates for my Blu-ray collection. I'll catch you guys later. You guys are the best. Peace out.